Hello, this is Sharon Adams from Adams Law Office. This is another one of my YouTubes about trademarks, and this time we're going to be talking about trademarking clothing. Now, if you're interested in speaking with me, my contact information will be at the end of this video, so you could just go to the end if you would like to contact me. But for now, to talk about trademarking clothing, this is one of the most common questions that I get. And many people think that they have a design that they want to put on the front of a t-shirt and then they want to trademark that. The US Patent and Trademark Office does not accept designs that are on the front of a t-shirt as evidence of a trademark usage. So every trademark has to be used in commerce. So if you think about a piece of clothing that you are going to buy in the store, let's say you're going to buy a t-shirt. Not that this is an advertisement for any particular company, but let's just say you were going to buy, t-shirts, and you go into the store and you buy Hanes t-shirts. When you're buying those t-shirts, you're often looking at a package that says Hanes on it, a plastic package, or, maybe it has like a label at the back that says Hanes. That is what the Trademark Office considers to be use of a trademark for clothing. A design on the front of a t-shirt is generally not considered to be a trademark. It's more like a copyright matter. Now, there are some situations where that might be different, and I will get to those at the end. But just to go with the more common question right now, I'm going to give you a few examples. So here's a t-shirt, and it has a design on the front. But anyway, it has a design on the front. Now that is not the trademark, but if this company wanted to get a trademark, the trademark is found here. Recover. But anyway, that's what this says, recover. So they could get a trademark for recover, but they could not get a trademark for this, C-Track design on the front. Similarly, just another example that's very same, but just to show, here's another t-shirt with a design. That's a very cool design, a very nice design, but that cannot be a trademark. The trademark is found here, the label. So you see often at the neck, at the back, that's where the US Patent and Trademark Office is typically going to look to find evidence that a trademark is being used for clothing. So not only can they be used on labels at the neck, but they can also be used on tags. So here's another shirt, and it actually has both usages. So this one shows the trademark at the label. So that is sufficient to show use in commerce for a trademark. And then it also has a hang tag, which is very often, like if you go into a clothing store, you're going to find a tag and it has the price on it. And then, you see the name. So any tag hanging off a piece of a clothing that has the trademark, that also works for a trademark. So just to say again, putting a design on the front of a t-shirt, the US Patent and Trademark Office generally will not consider that to be what they call showing use in commerce of a trademark, which is what is required to get any trademark registered. You must show what they call use in commerce, which means that the item, the goods, are labeled with the trademark and that the goods are being sold. Now, of course, it's law, so everything has to have a little exception. There are some t-shirts or shirts where they have a very small design, like above the pocket. I think it's like Izod or something, and maybe Polo or something. A few of those where they do have a very specifically small design right there. I don't have an example of that to show, but in some instances that is allowed. But generally, if you're trying to get your trademark registered, one of the easiest things is to create a label, put your price on it, hang the label off the piece of clothing, and the label that has your trademark on it. And then, if you want to show evidence of use in commerce, you take a photo of that product being sold with the label on it. Then your you are presenting evidence that the US Patent and Trademark Office will most likely consider to be sufficient evidence of using a trademark in commerce for clothing. So I just wanted to go over that very quickly because I get asked that question very, very often, and maybe this video will be helpful to people. So I'm also going to include my contact information here at the end, like I said I would do. So this is my website, adamslaw.biz. And if you would like to contact me, my contact information is found on my website, but here it is for you to see. So yes, you can contact me. I help people get trademarks for clothing and for all kinds of other things. So Sharon Adams at Adams Law Office, and I hope you find this helpful.